Magnolia, episode 4, was directed by Ansel Harris and Cassidy Pesha. And we're continuing the story of Rachel, aka Magnolia, as she embraces her powers and she sets out to become the hero that her world needs. But she's also going to come up against people who are trying to stop her, learn more about her origins and the possibility of being half alien. And we're also expanding on the world that exists beyond our own, with the planets Capernaum, Lowen, and another that's revealed. Magnolia is back with a bang, guys. So episode 4 dropped on, I believe it was Wednesday. I got to watch it and I told myself I was not going to stick on this review. I was going to get it done as soon as possible. So this is me after watching it. I think like a few hours have passed and I tried to get my thoughts in order, see where it is I stand with this episode. And by the way, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hoodie like this is to represent one of my, I think this is going to be one of my absolute favorite characters, Lashon, but we'll get into it. So first of all, of course, what did I like? And I liked a lot with this episode, guys. I think this is going to be my favorite so far. And I haven't seen, I mean, we know due to the pandemic, due to all these constrictions, this team of creators, Ansel Harris and his team over at Ville Ventures, they have been working hard trying to get these episodes out as quickly as possible. But, you know, we've all been working under constraints. Things have been opening up a little bit more now, and we've finally gotten episode 4. So we get a bit of a recap as to what happened to refresh brains like mine that forget everything that came before. And we start with first of all, I have to say that theme song, oops, okay, hoodie down. That theme song, I really love that theme song. It is so dynamic, it is so heroic, and it really gets you in the mood for what's coming. And what we got was this opening scene, of course, I believe it was on planet Lowen. And forgive me if I'm mispronouncing the name of these places, guys, I'm terrible at stuff like that. We got an opening fight scene and I quite liked it. The special effects, the VFX were very well done. And of course we have fan favorite Vesa Claw doing his thing. We have, I believe, Inferna. And I liked the whole thing. I liked it as a whole. I love the special effects. I think it worked really well. And the location, it does have that alien feel to it. If I have to nitpick one little thing, is that I wish that the fight choreography was a little bit more dynamic, a little faster. But I understand. I mean, we have scenes here with somebody working with a sword, and I understand how they had to be super careful trying to make sure nobody got hurt. I did love the whole Black Widow thing. I wish I could do something like that. You guys will know it when you see it, you know. The Black Widow takedown. And of course, like I said, the special effects works well here. There's this whole kind of almost, it reminds me of those early episodes of Power Rangers. And I mean that in the best way possible, guys, because I was a huge original Power Rangers fan growing up. So yeah, you get that energy. And the only thing is, like I said, I wish it was a little bit more, you know, a little bit more oomph behind it, a little more speed behind it. I will say there is a post-credit sequence, and in that sequence I felt the impact. I felt what felt like somebody was really getting hit, you know. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. But overall, it works really well, and it definitely sets the tone for what's to come. And what's to come here is we get a lot more information, a lot more action, a lot more energy as we continue. And we start with Rachel embracing her superhero abilities. And we have, of course, our superhero montage, because what superhero movie with a young kid who is discovering their powers isn't going to have a montage of them saving the day? So we get a lot of that, and we have this funny moment, at least it made me laugh out loud, that takes place, a guy trying to hold up a cell phone place. You know, there's a little fun. It's those little moments that really add something special to these types of things. And I don't want to give it away too much, but it happens after the guy gets taken down. So yeah, we get to see her do that. And the actress here who plays, of course, Magnolia, Aliyah Maharaj, she is definitely you're seeing it in those moments where she has her scenes with Lashon, and she's talking about, I mean, this is a lonely kid. She's talking about her need. She wants a friend, somebody she could depend on. And I mean, unfortunately, I think she's looking in the wrong place. But yeah, I'm seeing where she's more comfortable in her role. I'm seeing where she's a little more relaxed with her line deliveries, with her character, and I love that. I love that she's totally embracing Magnolia in her own way, and she's really becoming this character. And for me, guys, honestly, most everybody else worked well. And like I said, my favorite being the possibly villainous. I'm kind of hoping she turns out to be more of a anti-villain, anti-hero type, I should say. Lashon, who is worming her way into Rachel's good graces. I think that actress is doing such a good job of playing that character. We know, of course, sorry, that she's up to no good, but I'm hoping that spending time with Magnolia, she gets, maybe she crosses the fence a bit, but huge props to that actress. I love her vibe. I love what she's doing with that character. We also get a lot more here in terms of development of this world. It's opening up a bit to us. We have a new character here. I'm trying to remember her name, but she is in charge of, she's like the intrepid reporter. She's the Lois Lane type here, but on a social media level, which of course works because this is definitely, this is targeted towards a younger audience, and of course social media is something they would be more familiar with. Nobody does the whole newspaper thing anymore, right? So I think that works well, and it's good to see the world of Magnolia opening up like that. We see, of course, there is stuff going on beyond this world, planet Capernaum and the characters there, and there's a lot of political stuff. There's a lot of backstabbing and stuff going on there that is still being revealed to us. But like I said, I dug the energy of this episode, guys. I really did. I felt like we went from a walking pace to a jogging pace, and now we're running, and I am glad to see things jump forward the way it did. We got, even though this was the shortest episode so far, I think it's that I felt like we got so much achieved here, so much done here, and the finale, it's a funny thing, you see an actor or an actress in something and you completely connect with them, and then anything else you see them in, you get super excited when you do, and that's what happened to me when I saw Sydney Prescott here. This is something about her character, and like I said before, guys, in my review of After the Apocalypse, she plays a villain there. She's playing a villain here as well, but she's having a lot of fun with this role. And she's giving me some Alice from Batwoman vibes here, that kind of maniacal, kind of crazy person, and I'm all for it. And of course we have the very talented Mr. Conrad Paris here. His character is, I think, Lex Luthor, or maybe more Maxwell Lord, but yeah, they definitely played really well off each other, and what a strong way to end the episode. I love that shot. I love that final shot. There is a post credit, so stick around. I missed it the first time I viewed it, and when I watched it again, I caught on to it. So there is a post credit sequence there, guys, that you're gonna want to stick around for. But overall, episode 4, I had a blast with this episode, guys. I don't have much to say in terms of negatives with this episode because I just loved the overall energy that this episode brought. I felt like it was pushing things forward in a way that we needed to push forward. And like I said, besides little things like maybe the fight cinematography needing to be paced a little faster, things like that, I did not have much of a problem with what I saw here because we got to see Rachel learning. I mean, she invested her trust pretty quickly in this character, but like I said before, this is a girl who does not have many friends. And I mean, we have seen her with a couple of people. I haven't seen these people. Don't know what's happening with them. But, I know she had issues when she came out as Magnolia, when she told them her powers and that sort of thing. Hopefully we'll see those friends back again. But yeah, I like that we got to see her get more information about the possibility of her own background of where she might really be from. We just saw each character gave us a little bit more about this world, and it felt to me like things were moving ahead at a pace I could get behind. So episode 4 I had a blast with. If I have to rate it, guys, this one was a 7 out of 10 for me. I really enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed everything about it, and I'm looking forward, fingers crossed, very soon to episode 5, And that's going to be it for this one, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It's always appreciated. If you're new and you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you can click on my face when it pops up right about there. And guess what? I have covered the past 3 episodes of Magnolia, so if you want to check that out, you can click right there and see how I felt about the first 3 episodes. But overall, guys, I'm having a lot of fun with this series, and I can't wait to see more of this universe, more of what beyond Magnolia, what we're gonna get from Vilventius. So until the next one, bye bye.